Hi, my devotion today is entitled Appreciate Foot Surgery, and the scripture lesson is from 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 34, and it says, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever." I had simple foot surgery 11 days ago, and it was uncomfortable for a few days, and I was frustrated having to miss church on the Sunday afterward. But it was a small price to pay to walk without pain. I feel silly even having people know, but having to wear a boot for a month doesn't go without notice. I share this because my little surgery is another reminder that we shouldn't take anything for granted. I love walking. It helps me think. Jill and I, my wife, often took walks together, but we had to give that up as my pain got worse. Something as simple as a short walk can be taken away at any minute. Rather than gripe when it happens, we should spend more time contemplating what we already have and appreciating it. As I was coming out of surgery, a few things hit me at once. First, darn, I wish I'm so comfortable and I didn't want to come fully out of the anesthesia that quickly. Second, I heard a man behind the next curtain. He came out of his surgery after having suffered horribly. His issue was part of a systemic problem he's had in the past and will probably struggle with in the future. My foot seemed even more ridiculous in comparison. Finally, the nurse brought my wife into the post-op. I was blessed because I knew I had someone who loved me waiting. Not everyone has that gift. The greatest gift of the day was God's presence. God was in the operating room. God was with the suffering man in the next bed. God was with my wife, who was also struggling with a medical issue, but who wanted to be there rather than have someone else pick me up. God blessed us with the proper medical insurance, so I could have the surgery in the first place. With appreciation comes responsibility. If you have decent medical care, you are blessed. It is important to help others find ways to make affordable medical care possible and available to others without bankrupting our country. If we can put a man on the moon almost 50 years ago, we can find a way for everyone to get necessary health care. We also have a responsibility to nurture our relationships with those we love and who love us. Our spouses, our children, our parents, our friends are a God-given gift. Love takes time, but it is well worth the responsibility. The same holds true for our relationship with God. God is always there for us, and we need to be there for God as well. With all the directions we are pulled, it is hard to find the time. The nice part is that God is always present. Even in the momentary thoughts, we can keep God close. Of all the things that I have to be appreciative for, I hope God knows how much I appreciate the divine presence that is with us always.